Well, damn, Amazon just released record earnings once again. It seems like all of big tech has been putting out insane earnings this past week. And in this video, we're going to break down the earnings report. We're going to go over things I love, things I don't love. There's not many things I don't love about this report. We're going to go over where I see Amazon going in the next couple of months and year. So guys, hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and let's get started. So Amazon put up a record earnings report. Amazon sales surged 44% as it smashes earnings expectations. Amazon released its first quarter results on Thursday that trounced analyst expectations. The company confirmed that this year's Prime Day will take place in June, which will likely help year-over-year comparison for revenue in the second quarter. Now, earnings only came out 38 minutes ago. There is no call yet. I have not listened to the call. The call hasn't happened, but as of right now, I do not believe that there is a split for Amazon. If there is a split, I will make a separate video for you guys and girls, but I do not believe that there's a split at this very moment. They might release it at the earnings call, but it was not in the report to my knowledge. So Amazon shares climbed as much as 3% in extended trading. They were actually up 5% at one point after they released their first quarter earnings, and here's how the e-commerce giant fared. So earnings, $15.79 per share. Insane PE ratio, but whatever, we'll go past that. Versus $9.54 per share. Killed it. Revenue, $108.52 billion versus $104.47 billion. Killed it. Few companies have benefited from this pandemic-fueled surge of online shopping as much as Amazon. Its first quarter results showed the company's business continues to go beyond the pandemic, and with profits soaring 44% year over year. Amazon's guidance for the second quarter implies that it expects the momentum to continue, which should help allay investor fears, and the business could slow in the post-pandemic environment. The company expects to post revenue between 110 and 116 billion, which is massive. The low end surpassing the projection by Wall Street. So essentially, it is very good. The numbers they put up are insane, and the numbers they've been putting up have been insane. But what's good is it seems that as we are coming out of this, pandemic, that the numbers are staying there, which is important. So it means that their conversion of customers who maybe not use the application or use the company for things in the past and then did a lot during the pandemic, that they're actually staying with the company and spending more money per client, and I'm one of those people. I spend too much money on Amazon. Crucially, Amazon confirmed its guidance for that year for Prime Day will take place in June, which is likely to help year-over-year comparisons for revenue in the second quarter. Typically, Amazon's annual two-day discount bonanza takes place in July, but the company postponed the event to October last year amid the pandemic-related uncertainty. Outside of its core retail segment, Amazon's cloud computing and advertising business continues to boom. That I will have to do a video on, talking about cloud computing and talking about the real Amazon. I want to talk about that. I actually want to make a note real quick, because the whole cloud computing aspect is extremely important, and not a lot of people understand what it does for the business, and understand the value that is within that, because a lot of people just think that, they are this shipping company that sells products, and that's not the truth. That's far from the truth. So I will definitely make a video on that. I jotted it down live. But that really good numbers. Amazon Web Services, and that's another thing too, saw net sales of $13.5 billion during the quarter, up 32% year over year. Amazon doesn't disclose advertising sales, but it's included in the company's other category, which saw revenue grow 77% year over year to $6.9 billion. Jeff Bezos also gave a rare glimpse into how the company's streaming business this is insane, wait till we get to these numbers, how the streaming business has fared during the pandemic as people are stuck at home. As Prime Video turns 10 over 175 million Prime members have streamed shows and movies in the past year, and streaming hours are up 70% year over year. Amazon's streaming service Prime Video is a key offering for the company's subscription service of Amazon Prime, which costs $120 a year and includes a range of other benefits like free 2-day shipping. Bezos disclosed earlier in the month the company now has, get ready, 200 million subscribers, 50 million more than it had at the beginning of 2020. Oh, that is insane. That is an amazing number. If you're somebody who is an investor in Amazon, clapping, congratulations. That's insane. The 200 million Prime users is freaking nuts. it goes to show that it's a home run. It goes to show too. Now here's the other thing you have to think about: 200 million Prime subscribers, 170 million, so like 80 something percent of the people who use Prime for shipping also use it for streaming. So the streaming service is becoming in a league of its own. Most of you guys probably already know that by then. So now, taking a look at Amazon, let's look at the past monthly charts. So this is the past 10 years on Amazon. Massive. I mean, one major thing that you can see from a technical standpoint here, which you guys know, even though I am a trader, I don't like to add technicals when it comes to long-term investing. But you can see we had a really strong bull flag that was forming here for nearly, what is this, June of 2020 all the way to now. So almost a year we had a consolidation on Amazon. From that, Amazon broke out at 3,117. The stock is up now almost 10% this month, and we should see a move up to 3,800, which is a 20% move within this month. Now, ultimately, looking at Amazon over the next 4 to 5 years, Amazon Web Service freaking killing it. Amazon Prime freaking killing it. Amazon Basics, which is something we're not talking about in this video, but I do want to talk about in general, is killing it. If you guys don't know what Amazon Basics is, the ethics behind Amazon Basics is pretty disgusting. We'll talk about that in another video. But essentially, let's say they have a hot ticket item on their website. Let's just say it's glasses, that they have blue light glasses on their website, and they're killing it. They're doing really well. Well, what Amazon will do is they will make their own Amazon version of that product. So they'll make Amazon Basics for glasses, and instead of, let's say these are $20, they'll charge $6 for the Amazon Basics. And they have been accused, and I'm doing more research into it now because I want to bring you guys content that's like viable, and I want to do an entire video on this. But what they've been accused of doing is, let's say that there are a bunch of people who post those glasses and they sell on the website. What they'll do is remove the listing and then push their own product. It's what I've heard, but I'm not confirmed with it. Comment down below if you guys have heard of that. But Amazon Basics, killing it. The Amazon Web Services, killing it. Amazon streaming services, killing it. Amazon advertising, killing it. So I see over the next 5 years this company doing amazing, whether there's a pandemic, whether there's not a pandemic. Overall, this company is lock. I love this company. However, you're paying a premium for it, guys. The PE ratio is freaking nuts at this point, and you're not getting a good deal. So for me, as somebody who is not, not a shareholder, I have no money in it, would I be starting a position here? No. For me, I wouldn't be. Number one, because it's just not a good valuation and a good deal for me. I'm a very risky long-term investor, and I would rather put my money somewhere else where I could have potential more risk, but a lot more potential reward. Now, if Amazon were to fall back down to 1,800, I'd be buying the living crap out of it. But for me, I think that if you were to give me $1 million and told me to build a portfolio, I would have Amazon in it. And depending upon how old you are when you plan to retire, I'm not a financial advisor, but I think that it's a solid pick for a portfolio long term. But for me, it's not enough risk versus reward in my opinion. Overall, guys, thank you for all the support. If you want to get access to every single trade, every single investment that I take live as soon as I take it, live stream daily with me and my team every single morning for the first hour of market open, get access to our private chat room, as well as our 60-hour course library that teaches you everything that I've learned in the past 7 years, from trading to investing to options to technical analysis, everything. You can learn that. $10 your first month. Use the code Academy90 and use the link down below. Thank you guys for all the support. Hit the like button, subscribe to this channel, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.